Biggity Bob.
Bet. Yo, welcome to Over Life Podcast. We back again.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we got a special guest today, Mr. 4.1 himself. Chad Focus is in the building.
Love and blessings.
Yo, how you feeling, bro?
Feel good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate my freedom, man. We out here. We live and loaded, man. It's just good to be alive, man. Good to be amongst some good guys. Family in the building.
Well, I mean, yo, everybody's well familiar about the Focus situation, man. You was definitely on mainstream media. You know, obviously more negative than positive, which we will love, but we already know what it is. But I do got one question for you.
Facts.
What the fuck happened?
Hey, look, man.
That's a good question.
What the fuck?
Look, man, I'll be honest with you guys too. So look, at the end of the day, the way that I made sure that I, you know what I'm saying, secured my freedom, bro, I stayed down, I did what I was supposed to do. Even a part of the current, probation, man, I really ain't allowed to get too much into the details, like, you know what I'm saying, the case, man. It's just not tricking myself out of position.
That's a fact.
But what I will say, man, is at the end of the day, I overextended myself trying to put people in position, you know what I'm saying, so that we can put Baltimore on the map, give opportunities. You know, it might have seemed like, you know what I'm saying, a shot at being a musician and doing different shit, but at the end of the day, it was about influence. You know what I'm saying, it's about, you know what I'm saying, being able to get to the masses. And if you look at the way the world works right now, bro, you know what I'm saying, your artists, your athletes, those are the people that can impact the community.
That's a fact.
Those are people that got a type of influence to change the community.
That's a fact.
And I was trying to show people that this one little nigga could do that by himself better than all you niggas could do it together.
Facts.
And if I put together that blueprint, the niggas don't got no choice but to come and do it the right way. So, that was the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, I just want to give my family, my cousins, my guys, an opportunity, to one, have a platform, two, to kind of have the marketing necessary for them to go ahead and expose themselves, to the world. And, that was the goal, bro.
So I guess that goes inside to my next question, which was like, what motivated you to take the course of action that you took?
We looking at a Diddy, man. We looking at a Jay-Z. We looking at some of the masterminds that've been in the industry. Mm-hmm. My approach was to be an executive from the jump, and then to jump into the artist body. So I understood the plight that guys like yourself go through. You understand? People don't understand what a creative goes through. You know what I'm saying? How many hours they spend, whether it's in the studio, doing photography, man, doing videography, just building on their craft. Any type of artist, if you're creative, you're an artist.
Right.
And I felt like I was the missing piece. That was the motivation. The motivation is to watch your guys build and build and build. So when you see a dude's put in 10 years, they say that you spend 10,000 hours on something, bro. You're not an expert, you're a master of your craft. Well, I mastered the craft of marketing, and I watched my hood, my city, my streets, my hometown not master that shit in over 100 years. Mm-hmm. So this was my opportunity, bro, to come through, to show the guys the right way to do it, and not to flex on the homies, but to set the example.
In the course of the whole Focus thing, I can honestly be blessed to say that, I was a part of it from the ground up. I know that your motivation alone was really broader than just music.
Facts.
You did a lot for the community during that run.
Big facts.
But unfortunately, nobody acknowledges that. We don't get you didn't get the acknowledgement for what you've done for the community. That I think that should have been deserved. After everything transpired, how do you think the community responded to your situation?
I put it like this, man. At the end of the day, it's so crazy. I had meetings all day long, man. I see a lot of people, and at the end of the day, the impact was crazy because behind closed doors, people super duper give you your flowers, right? So never don't feel like I didn't get the support and the love I needed. There's a lot of niggas that prayed through me getting through this situation. What it is that a lot of us don't acknowledge something, and that's negative. So you gotta understand, bro, I'm a marketing fucking genius, and bad news travel better than fucking good. Alright? So we came into the game, man, you gotta realize I didn't do it for the fucking notoriety or the acknowledgement. I did it so that I could really affect and change lives.
But what's crazy, man, despite all that media and all that bullshit that they portrayed, you were doing something right. In essence, you were in the room with a lot of, major labels and executives. Would you learn a game from that experience?
Yeah.
And what did you learn? When you peek behind the curtains of the industry, what did you see? You know what I'm saying? Like, What is it that you came in contact with?
As far as it's dope because we experienced the industry together. So from the first time we went out to, California, I wanted to go to the place where all the dreams was created. Mm-hmm. Right. So we young guys coming from Baltimore, and we going out there and we taking our movement to you know, the mecca of what you get it done. It's either Cali, it's either New York or Atlanta. And we went to the first place. That was our first stop. That was your stomping grounds. And what we got to go do is, guess what, man? We met the top of the top, bro. We out there with an executive like a Troy Marshall, big radio guy. We out there with Olivia Harris doing independent publishing, trying to go out here and sign artists and
Shout out
find
to
new
Troy
guys. Shout out to all the guys. There's no negativity. It's all love.
Shout out to Olivia Harris.
And what happened is I learned the blueprint. So I know how to ask questions. I know how to put myself around the guys that know more than me. So I'm willing to be humble enough to go ahead and figure it out and go ahead to read, you know what I'm saying, reach out and extend my hand. And guess what? You got to compensate all of these guys for their knowledge. So I respected the game, you know what I'm saying, which is, it got to be reciprocal. Everybody out here is using one another, but you got to use each other in the right way.
That's what's up.
Like it.
So I guess a lot of people want to, I mean, I don't know how far you can go into it, but where did everything go wrong? Why did this become so, you know what I'm saying, so big as far as where it is now? You know what I mean? Like, why is your name so hard to hear and so being joked on, stuff like that? Why is that going on? Like, what happened with your career that made this part of the career happen? If that, you know what I'm saying?
You know, like I said, I really won't, like I said, I won't get into the legalities of it. All I can say is that, you know what I'm saying, we put fear into a lot of niggas' heart. Yo, we a threat. And when you're a threat to the infrastructure, shit gotta change. You know, and that's what it is, bro. I represent change. I represent the right way to do it. And a lot of people profit off the wrong way to do it. So when you inflict the change, bro, and when you standing up for something, and niggas scared to stand up for something, this is what comes with that type of scrutiny. And guess what? You can't scrutinize and have hate for a nigga that ain't doing shit. It don't work like that. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing to hate on.
Right.
Feel me? So when you putting your homies on, and you putting their homies on, and you putting their homies on, and niggas be like, we don't know who he was, but everybody is on the camera in a documentary and they work for the guys. And all of you on payroll, it's different shit, man. So that's where it come from, because guess what? The lit niggas that look lit, they lit because we let them be lit.
If you could do anything different, what would that have been?
If you want an airplane, I'm gonna describe it like this: you gotta put the oxygen mask on yourself first. I didn't secure myself, and what I didn't understand is how important I was to the movement, which is that if I'm protected and I'm in a good position, this run forever. I never respected how valuable I was to the whole entire thing running and going. You know what I'm saying? Even if everybody collectively got their entities off the ground, I watched the struggle when, you know, sometimes you gotta be a leader. And some of my brothers, yo, was allowing me to be that leader. And I needed to take more time to make sure that they all could become leaders as well.
Right.
So what I did, one is, I ran out of time.
Gotcha.
I overextended myself. I was only an artist for 8 months. So when they get it twisted, I did more in 8 months than you niggas did in 80 years. Show me some love, man. Respect the guy. You know?
Anything else you kind of want to? Anything else you want to kind of put out there while you got, you know what I'm saying? That you got the floor.
Like
People had a lot to say about you, bro. I know you got something to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People. I mean, Charlamagne has something to say, but I know, like, he's one of the biggest jerks we've ever seen, right? In media, right?
Yeah.
So people, he ain't the only one. I mean, people had a lot to say about your situation. Like, people, it's funny because people who really don't know what happened, right? And we ain't got to touch on that. People who really don't know what happened, they gonna speak from the outside.
Yep.
Right? And when you hear it, it's gotta be troubling, right? Initially gotta be troubling. Because as I hear you talk, you know, sound like you had a real good plan.
Right.
And as I saw what you did.
Well, this
right? So you had some shit going on, right?
Yeah.
So when it all falls apart, you like, I gotta figure it back out. It's gotta be troubling hearing people spit on your good name, right?
Yeah.
Because your name was good, and then all of a sudden, in one day, you just said you could be a millionaire on Monday, Tuesday, be broke.
Well, 2 years later, you can be a 9-figure nigga. And 10 more years later, we will be 10-figure niggas.
Right.
And so you understand, this is a part of the vision. This is a part of the game. If you built for this, you get knocked down, you get back up. Yo, me and Troyson lost everybody in our family. So you better believe it. Yo, we lost our grandmother. He lost his grandmother. We lost cousins. Everybody that we came up with died on Tivoli Avenue. That's Alameda, that's 33rd, bro. We come from heartbreak, we come from pain, bro. We come from scars, we come from trauma. So Mark, when you ask about that, that shit gonna hurt more than seeing my grandmother dead on my bed, bro, and walking in there at 2 o'clock in the morning and she not breathing no more. This shit light fucking weight, bro. Guess what? It's not my responsibility to worry about what niggas say about me. It's my responsibility to get to work. If I was worried about what niggas would have said about me, I would have never done what I had to go do.
Right. I've known you for a long time, yo, you know what I'm saying? Glad you're sitting here because you know what I'm saying, a lot of people they feel like they know you, but we know you, yo. You know what I'm saying? So I got another question though. What's next with you and Troyce? Because that situation would be
magical,
out of this world. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the blessing is that Troyce will speak on it first, how he feels and what his endeavors is, and then I'm gonna tell you, when you Batman and you Robin, you can switch those capes whenever you need to. So right now he gonna be Batman, I'm gonna be Robin when he switch it over to me, and then we're gonna talk about how he see and what's his forward thinking to the process.
Yeah, man. First of all, man, I'm just happy that you're here. We be in the same room.
Straight up.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
What people don't
I can't wait for you to get a chance. Enjoy it, bro. Love it.
What people don't understand is that, you know, me and this whole thing started from my idea. It started from, you know, me. Everybody know I do music. You know, I got some things going out there. You know what I'm saying? And it came to a point where it was like, you know, Chad, he does his marketing thing, and he was really excellent at the time, and we just sat down and was like, yo, let's figure it out. Let's put this together. You know what I'm saying? And what really sold me was, you know, we had a speech, and he was like, yo, Aunt Gracie would have loved us to work together. That shit sold it for me. That was it. And you know, things was moving along, and you know, at some point in time, things, you know, as it does, it goes left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, signals get crossed, things get confused, and you know, we was in a different place. You know, I was upset for him for a minute. You know, the whole thing. I wasn't understanding. But see, the thing is, you know, we family at the end of the day. That's literally my blood. So you know, me at the time not quite understanding, and me not being able to have access to really talk to my cousin for damn near 3 years, it leaves a lot of confusion, a lot of things on the table. Right. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful thing about it is, I always, no matter what my personal feelings was, I know him very well. Right. He's a very strategic, very, very calculated individual. So I always know that there was a method behind the madness I just didn't understand. So when we was finally able, recently, what was it, a couple days ago, we got a chance to really, really sit down and rap. I'm talking about rap.
3 hours.
We was in that motherfucker for a minute. And it's like, when I really got there, it's like, holy shit. That confirmed it for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like leaving breadcrumbs alone. That's why he big homie. You know what I'm saying? Leaving breadcrumbs along the whole time. You just gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So when we got that, we got through breaking bread, showing love and all that other stuff. It's just like, nigga, day one. Like, we never left, nigga. Like, we back at Aunt Gracie house fucking singing songs on the motherfucking records, you know what I'm saying? Like, we back at it. So at the end of the day, yo, Chad Focus and Troyce, that shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have some things coming. You know what I'm saying?
That's love. That's love.
Yo,
well, you know what's crazy?
We always in effect. So it's not nothing new.
Our personal lives was entangled. We had entanglements.
Oh my God. That's a fact.
We were entangled before entanglements was a word. But more than anything, bro, like I said, I love my cousin, bro. He spent a lot of time. He went out to Cali. He did his thing. You understand what I'm saying? And we were disconnected for a time, but we were never disconnected. And he wanted to experience his life, man. He had a beautiful child. He came back with his girlfriend. And, you know, through a time period, man, like I said, we were actually connected to the family because he's dating his young lady and I'm dating his sister. And we spending a lot of time together. If you spend that type of time together, you got to figure out how to get some money together. And for me, I was fortunate, like I said, man, I had an extremely successful career long before the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young guy, man. I've been making 200, 300 grand since I was 22 years old. So like I said, if you and your guys can get together and touch the type of bread, we can make some shit happen. You know, Troyce, like I said, man, he had an awesome idea. He talking about do-it-yourself committee, man. That was his original imprint. He bringing his guys together. And then I stepped in and be like, do we got the LLCs? Do we got our paperwork? Do we got our business infrastructure? And guess what? You about to go produce some great projects. But is the marketing going to get us the exposure we need? So, you know, he was out here doing placements, man. The kid got shit on Power. He got stuff on Empire. So he's doing huge things on that side. He's doing what we call sync licensing. He's doing placements. But now what happens is that Troyce is looking at the ownership from a different perspective now. Like, hold up, if these guys gave me $500 or $1,000 advance, yo, it might be worth 10 grand, 20 grand. So it's to come together, bro, and figure out how to navigate this thing here we call the industry. And at the end of the day, all these industries are synonymous to me. What do you do to use the internet, bro, to go ahead and get exposure to whatever product you're selling? And I'm coming from already doing it, man, 10 times over, man.
What's up, man?
Major shit.
Yeah, man. It's a choice. What you got planned next, man? What you gonna do? It's like the ball in your court now. What's the plan? What's your moves?
Oh, listen, man. I'm 10 toes down right now, man. Like I said, I still got placements coming. I got a project coming still. I just shot 2 videos. I got 2 more coming.
Yes, sir.
We getting this marketed together. Shout out to Chad Focus. We gonna get this together, man. We gonna get back on our feet and keep it moving, man. We looking at $1 billion.
We the blueprint. So at the end of the day, you gotta know y'all been sitting home for the last 2 years. I wrote everything we did right and everything we did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Bible on how to do this.
And I have that Bible. And believe me, I'm gonna study that motherfucker until I'm motherfucking TD Jakes out there.
Not only he gonna take action because it's super duper step to step. Step by fucking step. He know this, I know this. This is where you start and this is where you finish. It's a process, yo, for every record to be recorded. From your tagging, to your mixing, your mastering. From you coming there and labeling everything the correct way. From you going and doing the distribution. From you doing the BMI, the ASCAP. Hold on, I'm gonna school you niggas real quick because this is some different shit, bro. From you going out here and doing media base. And then you doing Nielsen. And this is before the record even starts to get pushed, bro. Then you gotta shoot the music video. Then you gotta send it to your DJ pool. And then you gotta do DJ drops for the DJ pool. Niggas never seen me knocked out sleep doing DJ drops, falling asleep and slobbering on the microphone. Because before you put it out, you gotta be DJ Hollywood in the building. It's Chad Focus and my guy. Listen to Dance With Me. I did that, yo, for $1 billion records. Time and time again. There's EPKs, there's interviews. There's the process of the admin that's the most important part of being an artist. That, yo, a guy like Flames had to be like, I'm gonna take a step back from the artistry. Chad gonna do the music and the marketing. And these guys gonna kind of be the artists. And guess what? Now we gotta all be our own manager. We gotta all be our own admin. We gotta be our own booking agents. And we understand, ain't no motherfucking being an artist no more. You gotta be an independent label. And that's what I learned.
Gotta wear all hats at once.
And you gotta wear them well. You gotta be LeBron James of this shit if you really wanna try to do it. And that's how you keep ownership, bro. And we in it for the long haul. So guess what? Me and Troy's gonna get placements. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna go direct to the connect. We're gonna get that done, bro. And we know how to monetize this in so many different ways. Like I said, salute my guy, man. He's an amazing musician. He done amazing things. Salute Cito, man. The nigga is the God voice. Meaning that the guy got a voice that shakes rooms. You know what I'm saying? When he's outside parking his car and he asks people to let him in, the crib trembles. We don't flame Cito.
Hey yo, Cito.
Everybody should. Then we got Flames, like I said, another mastermind on a level like myself, but the guy knows how to organize. And organization is so important, and then he know how to also build relationships and network with certain guys. So every last piece that this one does well and that one does well, we all got to be able to do that well. If you can pass, shoot, dribble, then when he foul out, the next man up. Because at the end of the day, this is what it's for, bro. So, you know, I don't want to drown y'all out too much. I think we got some crazy things coming up, some crazy visuals, and we got a lot of shit choice that people still never heard and still never seen. I came to see this man out in California. We listened to his first 2 albums straight. Nigga has flawless music, which means that he put together a project and mixed it so that every song went into the next song. Who does that anymore? Who does that much attention to detail to make sure that a fucking album flows? This right here is some Kendrick Lamar type shit, my guy.
That's what's up. But you know what's crazy? I would have never been in that mind frame on that type of level if the energy around me at that time wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's where big homie Chad come into play. You know what I'm saying? The motivation. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody with that much energy and motivation, man, it rubs off on you. That shit is like COVID, nigga. It spreads. You know what I'm saying? Like
not COVID.
Yeah.
COVID. And I'm vaccinated. Yo, you know what's dope though, Choice? When Mark, you know what I'm saying, asked me how I felt about whatever people said and whatnot. Does it look like I felt any type of way about what they said at all, Mark? You feel the type of energy that I got, bro? Smiling more than everybody on the podcast. I'm excited, man. I'm here with my guys, bro. They cannot break you, bro, if it's built from you, man. If God forgives you, it's a wrap for these guys, man. So I say, bro, we come from a great religious family. Our mothers raised us as Jehovah's Witnesses, bro. We never ever got anything, bro. We never got any fucking Christmas presents, bro. We never celebrate no holidays. Nobody ever lied about us and told us that it was a Santa Claus, so we don't believe in fantasies. Our kids don't believe in fantasies. This is real life, Mark. You understand what I'm saying? This is facts for real, bro.
This is Open Life Podcast. Make sure y'all follow us. We're on YouTube. We got the Facebook. Make sure you watch the shows. We're here every Thursday. somewhere between 8:30 and 9. We still figuring out time, but it's usually around that time.
Yeah.
My man Troy's got the music. You know what I mean? Make sure you look on all major platforms. He's all over the place.
All over the place, man. Check
my man
me
Chad
out.
Focus. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. You know what I mean? His name speaks for itself. A lot of y'all already know what time it is, so we ain't going to keep going. Because that's why we're here tonight, you know what I'm saying? Special guest to Chad Focus.
Yes,
he in the building.
Also, we sponsored by WE Mobile Elites.
Thomas.
There we go.
There you go.
Instagram. WB Elite Services.
Thank you.
The best Baltimore detail in the world. Hey, look, I'm good. I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, WB Mobile Detail Specialist.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? If I can't get you right, I will point you to the right person. If I can't do it, and you got something crazy in your car, something going on, I can get it done.
Get you more sauce than they give you meat.
Follow all those platforms. Also, if you in credit trouble and you got something going on, Butler's Top Financial. Please make sure you check that out too. All over social media.
Credit the whole important game. If you got 700, 800, like a lot of people call me all the time, right? They be like, yo, my finances not right.
Y'all ready to get the party started.
Right? And when your credit right, you can do everything you want. You gotta go to the bank and get a business line. So guess what, fellas? Don't buy a Gucci belt. Find a credit specialist. Get your credit where it need to be at. Take this $1 million worth of game. Then go to a bunch of different banks, man, your credit unions. Get $50,000 from all these guys. All right? You take a business credit line and you can pay back it out your business line.
Straight up.
So guess what? Take $50,000. Yo, go pay back 12 grand. Don't deal with the interest of $50,000. Deal with it of $38,000. If you can't get it done in 2 years, you should be slapped the hell out of you. Because your plan ain't what it need to be at. But bro, that's financial literacy, bro. Everybody call me all the time like, yo, bro, I ain't got this type of money. I say, bro, you wearing it. I can't respect it. And I'm a consultant at the end of the day, bro. I'm here to go ahead and get the information, everything out there, man. Like I said, Troy's doing this thing. I want to see what, Mark, what you got going on, bro? Like, what's the brand and situation? What you promoting? You know?
Nothing.
He said open life.
That's it. That's it. I kind of left the hair cutting game alone a little bit. I focus on the show and my family. That's it.
That's love, man.
That's where I focus up. I don't focus on the haircut business. I still cut. Not like I used to.
We gotta get you a beard oil sponsorship.
You like it? I mean, I keep it clean.
Shout out to Scotch Porter. I'm gonna show you what's funny. Like at the end of the day, when you start doing certain things, you start to go ahead and reach out to the brands before they come in line with what you're doing, man. Shout out to my guys, man. You know what I'm saying? $1 million worth of game. Gilly the Kid, different guys that if we show reciprocation, they'll reach out to us. They might bring us that platform. And look at companies like Barstool Sports, man, and all these other places that you can go ahead and have a platform, and Spotify's. That yo, the sponsors will start to see what we got going on. They'll see the traffic. They'll see the following. And that's the way to really build it, like Mark is saying, bro. This is gonna be a real business. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys is in it for the long run, it's longevity. If not doing it, yo, for the money, you're doing it for your passion, which now I can appreciate you guys doing it for your passion. But I'm in the building where, you know, I'm behind the 8 ball, so I ain't got no choice but to chase a gazilli.
That's it. So
you get what I'm saying? So, you know, we in the building, man. When they say #1 artist in the world, I fucking meant that. I wasn't playing with you. When I say the #1 market in the world, I meant that. I wasn't fucking playing with you. And at the end of the day, if you got a girlfriend or a wife and you don't think that you the top peen that she ever had in your life, I don't respect you.
And on that note, shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in on Open Life.
Yes, sir.
Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Yo, we here each and every Thursday at 9 p.m. now. Fuck all of that. See you on 9 p.m. I'm tired of doing that nigga shit. Alright? So 9 p.m. every Thursday. Tune in.
As I promote.
Open Life. Make sure you do it. Open Life, YouTube, Open Life, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.
Open Life, we here, we here. Stay focused on your
Appreciate you, Chad Focus, coming through, God.
Love, man.
That's love.
I get my Chad Erickson body, man. You know what I'm saying? Chad Focus out of here, man. We go.
All right.
Biggity Bob.